this type of footage before?
Yes, not like on the street, but I mean videos and stuff like that. Yeah, like in my country, we also have people who are like organizations who are fighting for.
Where are you from?
Latvia.
Latvia, all right.
Yeah.
So what did you like? What did you see exactly?
You mean now?
Like yeah, in general, all back in like where you've seen it before.
Well, the horrible conditions in which animals are kept and which are not hygiene, and like animals are just surviving. They're just like their well-being, let's say, is under the zero. So, of course, like that's the money making, that's the industry, that's the economy. But people unfortunately don't really care about the animals themselves because, like, I work in the animal industry as well. Like,
you do?
With the pets,
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
Oh,
so,
but it's a lot different, right?
Yeah. So it's about caring for animals,
yeah,
not like violating them.
Wait, what do you do, if you may?
I work in an online department, like of the online shop for the pet stores.
Oh,
basically,
I see.
I collect orders for people who order online.
I see.
But my department, we are based in a big like pet center, so we have a lot of pets coming. Like people come with their like dogs, their like groomers, their pets, their like
so in a way you would say it's for the animal, not for us, because someone would say that these industries, it's actually not for the animal but for us. Like we, in a way we take something from them.
Yeah, I would say that's for money making.
That's for money making.
Yeah.
Do you? Why do you think this is happening though? What do you think? What is the main reason that these industries continue to exist? Have you thought about that?
Because they're consumers. Usually, every product has a consumer. So if there's like demand, there will be supply. Yeah, I think for people it's easier just to go to the store and buy the ready product which is ready without even thinking where it's coming from.
Yeah, something that doesn't come with a video,
Yeah.
So you said like this is like their conditions are under zero. What do you think it is that showcases that? What do you think it's under zero in these cases, or in something else you might have seen?
Like the space in which animals are kept, the hygiene, as I said, like you can see that animals, they're just like, that's not the normal habitat in which like animals or whatever
like
organisms should be kept.
I see.
You see that they're like struggling, they're like nearly dying, and you see that they're not like healthy as well. And
well, I can tell you that most of them, because they have vets. In most cases, they have vets inside the slaughterhouses. So every animal passes like I wouldn't say a basic, I would say a thorough checkup, like to see that it's free of diseases, of bruises, of broken parts. So parts as in limbs or, So I would say that they have a basic animal welfare. The thing is, would you say that if we have better living conditions for them, would it still be okay to consume them, to, in a way, to take their life and consume them?
No, actually, I don't think that people need it anymore because, like, we have developed pretty much since those many ages ago when people actually needed some meat, or perhaps they were living in some extreme conditions where they didn't have any choice. But now we have like such a big variety of foods, and we have comparably really good conditions, and we don't have to survive anymore. So we can find a lot of alternatives how to like use something else than meat. Because I don't know, like people are fighting for human rights and everything, so why the animals are less important than us, because they're also living beings.
I understand what you're saying, and I would say like what we do is it's not a comparison of human life or animal life. It's like we do not really, at least anymore, we don't really have a good reason for us to continue to do this.
Yeah.
So would you say that it is just meat though? Is it just in in the flesh of the animals? Have you ever seen what's happening in the dairy cows or with the eggs? Do you have any information on that?
Yeah, I have heard about it. Like, Of course, it's not just about meat. I think it's more about the, I don't know, life themselves.
What do you mean?
Like, it's not that much about if you get any meat or product from it. It's about that those organisms, they are like not living, they're just existing and just like
I know,
and
I know,
suffering.
I know. I mean, we're all for that. Like, it's not fair. But what I'm trying to say is, would you think there is a good way to take something from the animal, whether it's eggs or the milk for their babies or something like that? Do you have a scenario that this would make it okay for you? If you, I don't know if you're a vegan yet or you're trying to become one, or I'm just asking.
I'm not vegan. I'm more like pescatarian.
Pescatarian.
Yeah.
For now, okay.
Um, well, I think like not killing them, but maybe using their products. I think that's a better way than just using
Yes.
meat, let's say, because at least it doesn't kill them. But it also depends, because if you have your own farm and you know the limits, let's say, and you can keep the balance and healthy environment at the same time, animals get like their basic needs, and at the same time you can take something from them without them suffering after that.
Okay.
I think that could be acceptable. For instance,
I
if
see.
that's like more like in when chickens are kept like in those cages and you just like make them like provide eggs like a lot.
Yeah, it takes a toll on them.
Yeah, yeah. So
I see what
that's
you mean.
That's forcing it. That's not really okay.
I can, well, what can I say is like, from what I've seen, like, if you go, little, maybe, thousands years ago back, this is how pretty much the animal industry started. Someone said, you know what, I'm going to have some animals with me, and I'm going to care for them. And as soon as they grow as a pack, I'm going to have more. And someone that doesn't want to have animals can buy something from me, whether it is eggs or milk.
Okay.
The thing is, like, as we concluded with meat, we have alternatives. I can obviously give you information on the matter, but there are alternatives for any other food that we were used to eat. The thing with dairy, do you know when does the mother cows provide milk? When do they have milk in their
I suppose around that time when they give birth.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And so what we do is, the standard procedure is to, let's say, to forcefully inseminate them.
Yeah.
So we, because this is the standard, like even in small farms, they have to do this, because sometimes like the animals, they just don't want to, procreate at the time. It's not that's one thing, like we do not like have them. They do not have a say in this. We say, you know what, I want you to have a baby so I can take your milk. So, and the other thing is, do you know what happens when the animal is a male?
Not really.
Because males, they do not produce either eggs or milk.
Yeah. I get what you're saying.
And this is like, even in a small scale, you cannot keep hundreds of pounds of animal like with you. It's so expensive. Like it beats the purpose of it. And also with the eggs, like you cannot have more than one rooster per, let's say, per farm, let's say, per farm, yeah. Like, because they fight with each other. Male roosters, they do not give eggs. So even in the small farms, the standard procedure is to cull them.
Yeah.
So and I mean, the thing is, what do you think, like, how would you say that as humans, we say that it is okay to take something from them when we can do otherwise? Because someone would say, like, you know what, I can do otherwise, but I want to consume pork, the flesh of the pig. So how can we say, okay, but you should not do this when we, do something else?
Monument, and then we'll go back
Just
to hotel.
Try to, I don't know how light it is, this area inside.
I will not go too far because like I'm up since 4 a.m. and I have slept less than 2 hours and I'm walking around.
Okay, just be safe, because like maybe some years ago there was not that of a good area to be in.
Thank you.
The non-lighted areas. The lighted ones is like, okay.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
Thank you so much.
A pleasure.
Cheers.
Have a good
Bye.
one. it.